Sunderland's previous pursuit of John Lucumí remains unresolved, but the situation around the defender is shifting again. During the summer transfer window, the club pushed strongly to sign the Bologna centre-back, and the player himself was open to the move. Despite that alignment, the deal never materialised because Bologna refused to sell. The Italian club had already lost key players and decided to keep hold of the Colombian defender. Now the context is changing. Lucumí has still not signed a contract extension, and with his current deal running until June 2027, the coming months are becoming decisive for his future. That uncertainty has reopened questions about whether Sunderland could revisit the opportunity. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, the main reason the transfer collapsed last summer was timing around Lucumí's release clause. Sunderland had a potential path to the deal if they had triggered the €28 million clause while it was active. However, that approach never arrived during the relevant period. Bologna's stance also hardened because they had already sold Sam Bukema and Dan Ndoye and did not want to approve another major departure in the same window. The Italian outlet reports that Bologna have now placed a new contract proposal in front of Lucumí. The defender will delay his decision on that offer until after the upcoming World Cup. This means the negotiation landscape could change depending on whether he renews or keeps his options open. Lucumí is a 27-year-old Colombian international currently playing for Bologna in Serie A. Over the past season, he has returned to strong form, which has helped maintain his reputation within Italian football. Even while dealing with an injury at the moment, reports indicate that he has continued to demonstrate his ability on the ball and his recovery pace in defensive situations. His market valuation has also moved upward. Transfermarkt currently estimates his value at €25 million compared to roughly €17 million last summer. Notably, Sunderland's previous willingness to reach €28 million suggests that his perceived market price may already be higher than that public estimate. The timeline for the next decision point revolves around two factors. First, Lucumí must determine whether he will accept Bologna's proposed contract renewal. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, he intends to make that decision only after the World Cup concludes. Second, his contract status will continue to influence Bologna's negotiating position. With a deal running until June 2027, the club still has control of the situation, but failing to secure an extension could affect his value over time. Lucumí is represented by the agency Wasserman, which works with multiple Premier League players, meaning a potential move to England remains a realistic pathway if negotiations shift again. Right now, the situation around John Lucumí is defined by uncertainty rather than active negotiations. Sunderland previously pushed for the transfer but did not activate the €28 million clause when it was available, and Bologna chose to keep the defender after other sales. Now the focus moves to Lucumí's contract decision after the World Cup and whether interest from England resurfaces. If the opportunity appears again next summer, the financial reference point will likely remain close to that previous €28 million mark. So the key question for supporters is simple. If the chance returns, would paying around that figure for Lucumí still make sense for Sunderland?